Right, good afternoon. It's just gone afternoon. The clouds look a bit angry, but it's not actually that bad. I was a little bit late getting here. I had a flock of partridge running down the road and they wouldn't lift off. I think it was about 20. I've got a video though, so I'll post that as well. It's really quiet today. Not heard a single grouse as yet. But we know they're here. You alright, Gavin? Alana, how you doing? Lovely to see you. How's your world? You alright, Stu? We're going over the top and we're going further across. See how many grouse are around today. Dave, you alright? Thanks for coming in. My legs are dead after yesterday. Leica, love you. Alana got the first grandchild. He appeared on Friday. It was a mad rush to the hospital. I thought she was going to have him in my car. But he's doing okay. Matt, how you doing? Jamie, Kirsty? Honest to God. He's dinky. He looks massive. On the photos, he was £7.5 in a right chunk. But in person, he's teeny tiny. It's going to take a little while for my legs to get going. Like, yeah, he's so cute. He's lost a little bit more weight than the midwives would like today. So she's got to give him bottles as well as feeding herself. But apart from that, bang on. Ministry, all right, Ayla. Ayla, there you go. Outlaw, how you doing? Dave, it's amazing. Last time I was up, there was a couple of grouse sat on there. I can't hear them as yet. Seen the partridge, but no grouse, so we'll see. Oh, well, thanks very much for coming in, Stu. Ron, you alright? Oh, he's very hungry. He's waking up every 2 hours to get fed. So it'll take him a few days to settle down though. Oh, it doesn't take long to get up here from where I am, really. For all I've got a horrible feeling there's cows back in. Something's been sliding on this bank a lot. You alright, Gaming? Secret, you alright? Midlands, how you doing? If you squint your eyes, both got You've got Gretna about there. on the estuary. And there's the sea. Ooh, and you can see the Lake District. There's the hills of the lakes. Nice one, Dave. Thanks for coming in. The other side. How you doing, Patty? Love you, Patty. How are you? Best to do it like just ignore. I think there's cows up here again. Ronis, good morning to you. How are you? My legs are dead. It's taking them some going. This is going to make them burn. Cheryl, you all right? Cool Midlands. I haven't heard any grouse, which is odd. Oh, my little bird buddies. How's things with you, Patty? Oh, God. Patty, I'm going to send you some photos. Someone, or something's definitely been slipping and sliding, and it wasn't me. Alana, I nearly went flat on my face yesterday. I got some walking boots, right? There we go. But you see the eyelets? I've got an awful habit of catching the eyelets from the other shoe in the laces and about going arse over tit. That's all Scotland on the horizon. On the other side of the sea there, that's Southerness and the lakes. Mission and a half. Tango, you all right? Patty has the riverboats come past her. So jealous. An amazing sight. I think it might be people sliding on here. I'm hoping anyway. I'll have you. Icy Diamonds, you all right? Mission and a half. Visibility's good though. Oh, I've got some of those little birds. I don't know what they are. Where's the grouse? It takes me that initial burn to get my legs going. Balio, how are you? Review sniffer. You all right? Holy moly. Here a dog. You can see the lake's opening out more. Don't ask me which hills you can see, because I haven't got a clue. I'm terrible with direction. Jamie, I'm going over the Heartstones, down a little valley, and back up another hill. And it's a harder walk than yesterday's, but it's shorter, I think. Here's the start of the Heartstone summit. Jeez, new potatoes, how you doing? Ignore the heavy breathing, people. Oh, what have we got? It's wet, but grouse, chest feather, maybe shoulders. See, lots of grouse poo, but not the owners of the poo. Last time I was hanging around this wall. So it's part of the very northern tip of the Pennines. It swings around to the right, and we're just heading into a valley of it. AAP, how you doing? Good morning. I'm doing crazy walks again. I should know better really, but resting isn't my thing. With any luck, my deer might be around. Hey up, there's a plane below us on the hill there. Fighter jet, jeez. There he goes. He's actually lower than we are. Right, he's swinging back around. I think he's going back over my house. He can't fly that low, Jesus. Whoa. Leo, you all right? Right, that was just one on its own. Where's the rest? But it was lower than we are. Yesterday, I'm a bit of a weirdo. I tracked the Queen's journey from Edinburgh down to London. She missed us out, but she came over the lake, so she came down this way. Was she from there? Emily, you all right? Now, a few years ago, my little girl, she won a trip to London. It's a driving club called Blue Bears, and every year they take 10 disabled kids and their families to London. And we were driven around in 10 brand new Rolls Royce. But we went to the Naval Museum. I can't remember where else we went actually. But we were escorted by the Queen's Police, the special escort guards that followed her coffin yesterday, which was a bit surreal. I've got video. We've had a grouse hit. So yeah, we were escorted by London by the Queen's, the SEG unit. the police unit that escorts the Queen and dignitaries. They shut down central London. When we came up around Buckingham Palace in convoy, people thought that we were the royal family, I think. They were all stood staring and waving. And we've definitely had a hawk hit a grouse. And the feathers are coming along as we go up the hill. That's maybe why it's quiet. There's going to be a hawk around. I'll leave those there. It was very surreal. And the charity was absolutely brilliant. Put us up in a hotel overnight and took us out. So they used that as training, basically. We had the helicopter out, brought on us, and the traffic lights shut. So I've clipped some of the videos of that journey and I'll post them. One of the bikes, it squeezed through a gap next to a bus and it shouldn't have been able to get through the gap. But the guy from the charity that was driving us told us that the foot are modified so they can get through those tiny spaces. It was an amazing day. They wave at you outlaw, no way. Oh, cool, Kirsty. Other side of the boat, I know I need one. I desperately need to get one. Beth, how you doing? Valentine, sorry I didn't see you come in, Beth, sweetheart. I love you. If you can put up Georgia Dive and Recovery, put everyone's links up. How's things? Oh, God. How's things, Beth? Told you my legs were dead off yesterday. Clouds are interfering with signal, I think. Damn it, signal, behave. I think someone's dog. Beth, get in, do it. Hey, we've got a Ken. We're just on the brow. My legs are waking up a bit. But they're a bit tired today. I want to get over those moors. Ah, bollocks, there's a chute on. Right. Just there. If you can zoom in, I'll take a screenshot. Have we? It looked like a couple of beaters with white flags, but I don't think it is. There's two white spots on that hill. I can't quite make them out. If anyone can zoom in and tell us what they are. They might have put flags out for shoot days. But I want to do that hill. It could be two walkers, you know. Wandering hippie, how you doing? If anyone can work out what those two white things are on that hill, let us know. I know we had shooting that way. The other day we were up here. But I'm safe, I'm out of the way. Bullets can't travel that far. Shotguns certainly can't travel that far. Here we go. Oh, there's little birds right in front of me. Yeah, please, Outlaw. I'd love to see it. I'll have to speak to my brother. He'll be able to tell me when local shoots are. That's where they were shooting. They were on that lower part of the hill the last time we were out. And I know there are shoots that way. But that should be RSPB. So it's maybe two walkers out. Can't be sheep. They're not allowed up there. God knows, they maybe got flags out for something. Oh, Beth, there was shooting going on. I think about 5 shots the other day when I was here. And you can see these for miles and miles around. I can't be shoot. Can't work it out. Never mind. On the wrong path. Snake City. We've got loads of new cairns being built. And the Lake District in the background. People have been building up the walls of the heart as well. This shelter, which is nice. And there's a circular one in the dip next to it, which when you're up here, you're going to need them, especially if you're in a stupid season. Right, Agent X, how you doing? I want to see if the little tarn on this moor that we're going to go over is filling up any. That's a new one, that's cute. They've done a good job with the base of that one. That spot that one's on is very similar in height to the trig. I mean, look at that. Northumberland, Scotland, and the Lake District. Angela, you alright? Yeah, Carl. Oh, the way that grouse's feathers were along the path. I know some paw prints. I think a dog's had it, which is naughty. But some dog breeds, it's their instinct, like mine. Mine put up pigeons for fun. I had them trained to chase starlings out. Yeah, Secret, I'll grab it on the way back out. So we're not going to the monster behind, however much I'd love to. We're going to the one in the middle here. SB, I think you should know which one it is. I've told you about it before. Oh, it's on some videos anyway. Just in case. And look at that. I hope they've got 4x4s or a tractor, because getting up their drive is a nightmare. It's like vertical. We were down in this valley yesterday. There's that town we're at. And down there. And we went turn left instead of right, like we do for here. Cool. Right. Sweet Jesus, I don't do heights. Oh, God. Right, turn around, shall it? That's the one. Nice little walk down into the valley. Now, usually there's a decent sized tarn at the base of this hill, but last time I was here, it pretty much dried up. It was mud, which is bad. It's a water source for the birds around here. Deer as well. Silent. The corks can't have been that long before they're around here, you know. This wall's got a rounded corner on it. A lot have more square. Right, let's get down this path. And hear the little birds singing, but the grouse are silent. Spoiling my fun. Those white things aren't moving. God knows what they are. Yeah, it is. It's more recent, this one. Looks a lot newer, if you get me. That corner and it going uphill, I think that's been newer built. The dead and old heather that was attached gives me the creeps because I'm always on alert for snakes and I have to look twice. Grouse. Down in here there's a grouse. So we might see some. For a little bird, they're very noisy. They give away the location too well. Oh, we've got lots of new heather growing. That's good. It's taking the ground back from the grass. The new potatoes, I've had one chunk in my finger. I hurdled a barbed wire fence. My dad was fishing some. We've got a different. My dad was fishing in some jumpers out with the fishing nets. We had a fish farm, trout. And he says, go and get us some worms. We usually fly fish them in, but made our own flies. And I lifted a stone up and there was a snake curled up underneath it. Can you knock that on the head, please? Don't time them out, just block them. Uncle JJ, you alright? There you go. Those grass to come closer in. We might get them on the edge of this hill, we'll see. Can someone block that account, please? Oh, we've got rabbits or we've got hares. High up for rabbits. Now look at that valley. I want to walk that side, but it's finding the footpath because they're not listed too well up here. It's that remote, they're hard to find. Secret, it's called Michael Stewart. If anyone else can see a Michael Stewart account in chat, knock it on the head for us, please. Oh, bang on. Thank you. Oh, we've got mushrooms. Little toadstools. Tiny little ones. So quiet, it's bizarre. Well, that's nuts. I can't understand people. If you're going to get something like that, look after it properly. Learn about it and do it the right way. Uncle JJ, how's things? Oh, we have had grouse down here. Look. It was raining this morning, so it's not been through that long ago. They'll either be very, very, very noisy and fly way in front of you, or they give you a heart attack and let you get about 6 foot off, and they fly up and they start the tack, 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 tack. There's been a hawk through, I think. That's why it's so quiet. Hey, we've got water back. Hopefully this time will have a decent amount in. I'll see if I can get you to it. Oop. I've been tempted to someone has built, you should be able to see it back there, there's a wall. And they're making like a shelter, but it's better constructed than the normal shelters, so a bit intrigued about it. It's built into a crag. It's nice and cool up here. It's humid. It's nice and cool, just right for walking. Right, we're nearly at this little town. There you can see. God damn it. See? So a lot more water than the last time I was here. It was Sniper, you alright? They're absolutely ridiculous, like, there's just no need for it at all. You alright, Chippy? The cows are a bit of a mission on here. Got a sign about the cows, and the gate's like Fort Knox. Right, let's see how I'm going to do this. There, done. Right, this path up here is a bit of a pain in the arse, but we'll have a go. Hopefully you can hear those birds. StreamYard's had a hissy fit and kicked me. How am I in twice? How do I do that? That's better. Oh, you're right, Dawn. Oh, the dog. If you hear someone, I'm going to work out what it was. That hill, I've worked out, I've got it around the back. Take that one. The path here gets really dodgy. It's just loose rock. There's a boulder field all the way along this brow, which makes it fun. Now there's a path back along where we were at the tarn that goes straight past it, and it's well walked. So I need to do some research on that as well to see where that takes me. I'm wondering if it takes me through the valley and cuts me through, but we'll have to see. Right, I'm having 2 minutes before I do this, but you all right, T-birds? Done. It's amazing, you know, that I get any signal at all of these places because it is just so remote. Oh, someone come behind me. All right, let's get up here. Peter, you alright? Nutter, how you doing? Hey, look, it's dodgy as ankle breaking city. Like, this looks like mounds of moss, but it's not, it's rocks hidden underneath it. And I found that to my cost before. It's lethal. Oh, I've got a friend. Nice little shelter under there, look, for the animals. Ooh. To let her get past with a dog, I'll go straight on and let them go. Hello. You go that way, I'm going this way. Hello. So I'll come around here and have 5 to let them get past. Oh, there's nothing going to do me any harm. How many of those little birds? Now, the last time I came up this way, well, the second last time, the last time I was stupid and I went off-piste up that way. But there was curlews nesting right on the path. Music Realm, how you doing? You alright, Argument? Music Realm, how you doing? Check out Music Realm, it is absolutely awesome. Like I would never get kicked. None of you will get kicked. Yeah, I had a really good idea. Yeah, they're just above you. The last time I was up, these were in the clouds. You couldn't see them properly. Lex, how you doing? Music Realm is a very, very talented guy. Check him out. Yeah, it seemed like a good idea from here, instead of going back around where I've come from, just to go straight up. But again, you can't see it, but that's a huge boulder field. And it was a bit iffy. Oh, God. Lovely Music Realm, just what you want. Now, Pizza Ram's just stubborn. I wonder if that's cows, you know, bugging me. Those white things there. There's some dark spots. I think it's cows. Remember when I was walking the valley yesterday? Well, here's a footpath that we only come to the abandoned house. So we're following it around to the lake. There were signs of cows up on there, so. Secret what? God, I'm red hot. Yeah, do you know what, Ron? The gamekeepers don't use chocolate labs. Very, very rare you see a gun dog that's a chocolate. They're not as smart as the fox red. Well, yellow fox red and blacks. Blacks are the main ones used. But there's only been a lot of fox red like mine the last few years. Ah, sweet Jesus. Right. Saunter a little bit further here and let her get on with that dog. Now, she was SAS fit because she wasn't half marching. Looking at all these bilberries. Oh, we've got one. I love that. Really bright juice. They're beautiful. So we're not actually far off. Oh, I normally come through this valley. SB, sod off. They're not on here. They're right on that hilltop that I want to try. Right, she's had plenty of time with the dog. I'll slowly walk back because I'm not being stupid again and going straight up that. That wasn't fun. That was a bit wrong. Some shortcuts aren't shortcuts. Loads of bilberries along here. How you doing, T-Bird? Actually, I do tell a lie. The cows can get up here. You know that bull? That bull has access to these hills. But I can't. Oh, I can see cow tracks. They're old ones though. So I'm hoping the bull and his harem have been moved out. Excuse me, Elias, forever. Where's your manners? Be polite or don't bother. Can you hear that? Grouse, just where we've come from. You're right now, Elias. I know, I'm not the best at pressing ever. Unless something's about to drop off. I tend to just want to grind it. No, I don't allow that Lex or anything like that. Just block it. You can't come in with manners, don't come in at all. Koala, you alright? I shut up now. He's right where we've just come from. There are mines. There's a lot of mines here, Brandon. There's a mine on the back of this hill and across this little valley. That grouse is having a laugh at me. Right, this should be... No, it's not. I got it wrong. I'm looking for where they've been building here. Near the edges. It's just along here. Brandon, it's beautiful. It's wild, but it's beautiful. I think it's this one. See how someone's built a structure in there and this little crag. Now below it is that horrible boulder field, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. They've chosen that crag to do a little building. Lex rocks. I love Lex. Can't quite see. Oh, we can see the sea. If you get to the top, we can see the sea. Across to Scotland. If I'd have come up here last night, I would have seen the Queen passing, I think. She passed just too far west over the Lake District for us to see her. Ha! The cows are in the bottom, SB. Unlucky. You know, there's the second abandoned house where it looks like there's a lime quarry. They're there. And that's miles away from me. Get in. Oh, if the wind's been a pain, I'm sorry. It's not actually that bad today, believe it or not. I think we've got a family of those stone chats. Yeah, right in front of me. Around that boulder. Probably going to lift off the ground about there. Oh, we must have legs like a mountain goat because she absolutely flew up that valley to the gates. Just had a message flash up there from a teacher. Little Bod's been working really hard today after the right royal bollocking she got last night for stabbing a teacher in the hand. She's struggling with a thyroid and going back to school full time. Last term she was half full time. She's finding that hard, falling asleep a lot. I think they just tried to push her too hard when she was wanting to fall asleep. And I've been shoving the pencil in her hand. I think she's giving them a little tap with it, she was saying. I was mortified. Actually, it's not that high, you know. Not compared to the lakes, it looks it. That's the one I want. That's my mission. I'm going to get it before winter closes in. We're getting the thermals out for up here. That's the summit of this hill. But I have to go off piste to get it to it. We'll go a bit further out. Jeez. So just look at that, there you go. You've got lakes, sea, an estuary in Scotland, and Northumberland, heaven. Although if I do go up there, I'm going to put some ground. Brendan, am I what? Doing a freaking Del Boy and jumping off that? Not happening. That's my only favourite, only falls that one. They're arguing over the same lass. Rodney falls asleep under the sunlight, and Del Boy turns it up so he gets toasted. And to impress this girl, Del Boy says he'll go paragliding with her. He's done it before. So he tells Rodney when he gets in the paraglider to fake a phone call, tell him he's needed at home. So they strap him in. Rodney says nothing. Del Boy shouts, "Rodney, is that the car phone I hear?" And Rodney crosses his arms all smug and says, "No, Del, we haven't got a car phone." So funny. Rod, I think my arse would fall out. Look at that. I've done a fair bit of that one, but I've not got to that very edge. This, I'll show you over the back. It's where the colliery is. Little coal mine on the side. There's a lot of coal mines and limestone quarries up here. It was actually really industrial back in the day. Ah, there's the cows. In what looks like spoil piles, I presume, from a lime quarry. And on the other side over here. It's no, not happening. There's not enough vodka in the world that will make me go up on a paraglider. There should be a few walks in that valley over there. I need to check those out as well. Only thing is getting to them in the first place. No, don't be stupid. The cairn on this hill, the shelter is stones in the shape of a sofa. I took you back up. I took you up there, I think, June time. Now this loops down and it comes through the valley. I'll get around this side above the abandoned house and I'll show you. You should be able to see the coal mine and what's left of it that I've had you to before as well. Signal permitting, I'm dropping down a bit now. Dropping down is all fair enough, but it's when you have to walk back up, it's a pain in the arse. Do you know what? That would be all right, I think. That sounds like fun. But paragliding, I just... worst roller coaster slide in the world. Yeah, that's my favourite, Only Fools and Horses. It's brilliant. I love nearly all of them. Right, I can see the start of the coal mine. Can you imagine? The air would be blue and possibly brown. Boulder field on this side of the hill. Can't hear any shooting on that side today, which is good. Not your mental. Have a look over this edge. See, this has been built as well. You've got a shelter here. A big one. Entrance, I think's there. And the wall. Agent, Don't think I could do that. I'd be terrified I went down too quick and ended up drowning in the parachute. Ooh, be careful. There's that shelter there, look. Boulders all along. Been a canny glacier that's come through this valley. Down here, opposite the mine that I'm going to show you, is an abandoned house. It was actually two. It looked like there's another structure like an office there at the mine. Now, whether they were miners' homes or what, I don't know. A lot have been taken back by nature. But you see, we had railway lines all the way through. You see that line there? That is just below the mine, and that's a railway line, and it followed the valley all the way around. That in turn linked up with others going to a couple of little towns. So the miners could travel. They didn't have to live on site. You'd have the foremans, possibly, the mine managers, staying. My parents actually live in an old miner's cottage, a little row of three. There were one up, one down. So I think there's the one there. It was the manager's one because it's bigger than the other two. The cannibal. Do you know what? I've not watched Lost After the Summer Wine for years. Compo. There's a funny structure down here. Tell us what you think it is as we get near the edge. It's circular, and I don't think it could be a shelter. It's in an old place. You really get to see that valley stretching out into the sea. Let's have a look. It's not far on. Ron, will we have to do like a Mr. T and stab you, knock you out? Because there'd be a queue of people to do you with the needle. Going on. There, sorry. Yeah, there's a structure along here. Yeah, we were sat on next to the wing, and we were noticing the wing would start to wiggle a little bit before we would drop like a stone. Turbulence is interesting. But we knew when to brace ourselves because the wings would start to wobble. Right, you can see the railway line now really well. That line through there is the railway line. And here, this part here is the mine. Coal mine called Gares Colliery. And just below us is the roof of the abandoned house. Now, it's odd being in a tin can in the sky, isn't it? Right, where is that circle? I think it's on that next little brow. We're in Snake City, so I'm being careful. Yeah, I think it's on that little brow. We'll have a look. Oh, is it that one? I don't know if I'm going that far down, we'll see. I quite fancy doing that trig. See, there's a trig just there. I fancy doing that. But again, I don't know if I'll be allowed. We'll have to see. So this was probably the foreman and the manager of the mine's house. So he was on site. Oop, that was me legging it to get to our signal. Right, I can see hoof print. You all right, Ralph? And look at that. So again, there's a train line. Right, it follows the base that hill all the way around the valley. Ralph, I am up on Geltsdale, a bit further along the valley. You've got Castle Carrick just down in the bottom there. You've got Coalfell, which I'm doing. The trig and shelter on there looks interesting. And it does look like the train line. There's actually two, I think. Oh crap, there's the cows on it. I'll just get to this edge and then I'll turn back and come back. And I'll probably take you to the shelter. So this little mound here is the shelter. Well, it's a circular set of stones that I can't quite work out. It's a very, very odd place for a shelter. It's really exposed and it's on the top of a ridge at the highest point of it. Anne-Marie, how you doing? Yeah, here's the mine. This bit here. If you zoom in, I'll take a screenshot, you can see the structures. Right, point your finger, go to the right bit. Here you've got the building, there's the walls still left there. And just behind it is the mine itself. Wales, good timing, my son. That's a colliery. You see, we've got the train line, comes along the valley. Now, if you zoom in, I can't because I'm on StreamYard. Here is the buildings at the mine, and we've got the mine pieces itself. You've got the slag piles all there. What would they have built it next to a spring for? What did they need water for the mines? Lucas, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. You all right, Paul? Superb time in Wales, because those questions I wanted to ask you and I never remembered them. D. Johns, how are you doing, my friend? Good morning to you. But where where the mine is, Gareth, there's a big natural spring. There's a lot of water in it. So much so that the land where the building is and where the sidings are, where the train is really boggy. There's a lot of water there. And it seems odd they would set a mine off unless they needed the water. But what do they need the water for? How you doing, Lucas? Elizabeth, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Nice to see you. There you go. Thank you, Gareth, because I didn't have a clue. No, but the ground signal being an arse, right? So you've got that scar down a hill. There, that point there, that's a real little railway bridge with the water flowing underneath it. And you can see there's been two lines. You've got the top one, and there's a second one, and they converge on this hillside here and follow right round the valley. But there's quite a lot of spoil there, Gareth. God, it's a huge set of spoil heaps, quite a lot. But the entrance is just behind it. Yeah, they would do that as well. They'd come out absolutely pitch black with the coal dust. That, I mean, that bridge is collapsing in. The wood's rotting away, but it's still there. You know what I mean? Gareth, Brendan, you won't believe it. There's so much history up here. It was really industrial. You've got coal, you've got lime, lime kilns had train lines to them to carry the coal and to take away. To bring in the coal, to bring in the stone off these hills, and to carry away the limestone, the lime after. They cooked the limestone in big ovens, which released the lime. And the lime was used for whitewash, for building, cement, all sorts. And this valley is just peppered with it. When we get over the top of here, I'll show you where's the limestone quarry. The remains of, anyway. But there's no kilns. So I'm not sure how to do kilns. Marge, you alright? It's not far across the valley. The weather's starting to change a little bit. Clouds are dropping. Right, down in this valley somewhere, you'll see a little house. The white caravan, it's actually owned by the RSPB. Well, they've been a farm. But in front of it is where there's no land quarry. So I presume there's possibly a track came along this bottom to move this stone. Right. Here's the little house there. In front of it, on this part here, is all piles of stone. Marked as if. Sounds interesting. Does it involve snails? Well, that's definitely a clue. Hang on. That should be west. That way. Yeah, I'm heading north. Ish. I'm just not the best with their direction. Yeah, I'm going north. Northwest anyway. Sorry about that. I just marched through a dead spot. On top of all the lime, the coal, you also had the farming communities, which is mainly what's left today. Harlan, you alright? How you doing? Up on the hill. Well, nearly on the top of the hill. The earthworks start here and they go all the way past that house, all the way that way. They're really long. I don't know if they would transport the rubbish from the mine, so I think it's mine. That far? I don't know. But there's no kilns here, so unless they've been dismantled and used for housing, like that cottage there, I don't know. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, Harlan. Turn a little bit, the clouds are dropping on me. I'm not far off being inside clouds. So if you've got any ideas, Gareth, you're a resident expert. Grouse. There. Right, he's going to fly up. You hear him? Just one. Get up. You're going to fly for me? There we go. There. Just going over the brow of the hill. Finally saw one. Try to poke its head up. Well, there's one, there's nobody more. Where are you at? Can't hear one, can't see it. grouse blend into the background ridiculously well with those feathers that I was showing you before. But they're also very noisy. They're a bit stupid. They're about the size of a chicken, short and stocky. Nice feathers, tall and long. And they're built for their environment. And Ralph, when I was driving up here, I got stuck behind a flock of partridge. There's a group of partridge running down the road. That's been about 20 or so. I put them up and they weren't for lifting. It's got to be more. I could shout on the place I've just been over. We've got about 30 grouse. You little beauties. They've just flown over to where the shelter is. The other day, I think I could do about 30 at a hand. One after the other. It's a full group. Get in. Sorry, I'm not for grouse. I'm not going to chat too much. Right, we've got a hawk. Get out of here, you horrible git. Don't make me grouse go away. Right. Sweeping down in the valley. Sparrowhawk, I think. Oh, it's very pale. It's not a buzzard. But that's where the birds have been quiet, the hawks. God, the grouse are making me want to go to that shelter on the top, because that's exactly where they just landed. The lead grouse went this way. They're on the shelter at the top. I can't see any moving now. Hey, look at that. Sorry, it kicked me. Shandy, and the grouse up there is about 30 flew up, but there was one flew this way. So the signal can behave until I put it up again, because it didn't come far over here. No, you didn't break. The clouds are dropping low on me. I'm screwing the signal a bit. There's the lakes. Your way, Shandy, is that way. I do believe. Not far. over the Pennines your way. I'm on the northern edge of them, right at the top. Now then, Mr. Grouse, where are you? Knife. Because he came over here. Hopefully the rest of the group will follow him around and I'll see them again. I'm going to be having a gentler one today, so I shouldn't be tripping over the top there. It's hard left. It's all stone hidden under moss. It's not pleasant. Helen. That looks a lot higher when you're up here. That's where the heartstones are. Right, where's he at? Wherever you are. Jeez. One's left as a feather. See the white tip on it. McDonald, thank you so much for coming in. How are you? There's tire marks there. Why would anyone come up here on a push bike? That's how to torture yourself. Shoot it out. Nearly went over. A pheasant plucker's son. I come from a long family of gamekeepers, Brendan. So that it's not fun. It takes a while. Why they just all that brow? Damn it. Let's see if that cock gets this. Lucas, do you know what? I don't like it. I'm still going up. Signal behave. If this girl goes on signal drops, he'll not be happy. I'm calling this so far higher than yesterday's total. I'll have to watch back. It looked about 30 birds flew up then. Now then, is this one going to lift again? But here, thanks for coming in. I have bumblebees. These walls are packed with bumblebees. I think that grouse was young as well because he wasn't for lifting. Not on his elephants. I'll show you this path out here. It is horrible. I'm nearly at it. It's one of the most unpleasant parts of this moor. Right, young man, where you at? Because I know you're here. He's hiding from me. Easy cat. Right, this is the bit I absolutely hate. Makes it miserable going up and down. But on the rest of this boulder field, it's dull because the rest is even worse. Proper boulders. I'll just nip round the back. No, I think we're too far off them. They're up on that top there. Darn it, be right. Still, we would like to have been closer, but hey. Hey, look, it is horrible. Ooh. Sweet Jesus. Ooh. If that bird flies up, I'll have a crow on me. If I was one of the animals, I'd like to hide in there. I think it's meant a little mini cave. Ooh. Shoot. Watch your feet, not the phone. There, I'm about out it. I hate that bit with a passion. Neil, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. The signal might be iffy a little bit down here. As usual, I'll leg it to a decent bit. It's amazing I even get signal, to be fair, shouldn't I? Ooh. Another grass on that hill. Just faintly here. I wondered if it's the same group that I heard on there as we come over the top. Could easily be. We'll have to see. Oh, Shandy, do you know what? Pot noodles. Stick a pot noodle in your gob. Works wonders. Lex, you're a star. Right. Get through this bottom. This is where it's a bit iffy in this bit. I think it's letting me. I'm not sure if that was a sparrowhawk or not before it wasn't a buzzard. They're the usual suspects in here. It's a single bird on its own. And it was shot. Hands are actually cold. Ooh. It's a mission legging it through dodgy spots trying to get to a decent spot for signal. Sorry, it was playing up. I sure do run. That one's got two. It's got a chain latch and it's got your normal farm latch. Oh, I like the chicken and mushroom. They're my favourite. Oh, chow mein. I know so many places sell the chow mein ones now, but they are. I used to work at a bar. If I'd done the Saturday night shift and I was having to do, or the Friday and having to do the next day during the day, I'd have a lot of hot noodles under the bar. Pub. That one or that one? I think this one. Which path? Do this one. Silence. How to find that? Secret, I have got absolutely no idea. Because I wasn't gonna. I was gonna do a nice easy little in. But then the legs wake up. And they go, it did take them longer to wake up today, mine. They were a bit lead-like after yesterday. Weather actually looks like it's going to blow off. Should be all right. Usually you get this little weather coming from that way, this way. That's why I was asking Rob before. Carlisle is just to our west. If it blows in from the east, that can be rough. All right, Midlands, I'm not far before I'll be finished. Soon my legs have woke up. This is a bit of a burner. It hasn't half knocked us, fitness-wise, those school holidays. I'm not being out so much. Lex, you'll love Gareth's channel, Wales channel. Just be prepared for me swearing that I'm in chat. Have you got a premiere tonight, Gareth? Is it tonight? I'm lost for the days. If you have, knock it up. I don't know who's the closest to Pendle Hill out of us, you know. I'm miles off. I'm well out of the running for going up Pendle. I'll get back to the Heartstones and then I'll let you go. Well, I go down. The Midlands is doing a premiere, so I'll have a look there. Ralph's that way. Not that far that way, I don't think. There's Tyndall Town, Ralph. Still had a flowering. Depends on just how bad it does get. I'll bring you up in the winter if I can get here. Because I won't do the road, so I'll be pretty much shut off as a decent amount of snow comes down. Oh, I've got to get home, Ralph. It's not far off school time. It'll take us enough to get home. Tell you what, when you've been walking, lifting your legs and doing climbing up and down stuff isn't fun. Just look at that. Right, I'm going backwards down this, I'm not going front ways. There's our trig. Lucas, a really good workout. But I love it. I'll be very, very sore tonight. I love it. Secret, I'll give you the number off its trig. Right. It is 65S6507. There's your trig. The weather's hammering the cement on the top. It wasn't that bad. That's been over the summer. Interesting how the weather hits it. Well, that was a blood pumper. Come down over here to the heart. I'm gonna quick look around for grass on my way down. Heart. And all the cans. Signal just can't let me be, can it? So thank you so much for joining me. Checking each other out. You're right, bud files. I'm just about to look. There's a heart. Beautiful. Check out the Bud Files. One of the most amazing channels out there. Supportive is not the word. Off the chart, supports everybody. She's a real superhero. It's just flown up there. Very pale, light brown. Dark tail. Its tail's much darker than its body. And it's just diving. Oh, it's not. It's not a buzzard. It's not a sparrowhawk. I was going to say kestrel, but it's bigger than a kestrel. Decent long tail on it, hovering. And that same flight type as your kestrel and your sparrowhawk. Just here. Wait a minute. So, Tim, thank you so much for coming in. True Helper, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming in, True Helper. Lovely to see you. So, I'll see you all soon. Midlands has got his premiere on, so I'm going to have a quick look along there as I go down this hill. But thanks for all for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye.